The manner of the arrangement of Queen Naomi and 7 others in court is discouraging. This is especially for those of us helping Nigerians. Fadojoe, a former Labour Party presidential aspirant and leader of Rescue Movement for New Nigeria, also known as Rescue the Vulnerable Initiative, Comrade Faduri Oluwadare Joseph, popularly called Fadojoe, has spoken out in defense of the ex-wife of Ooni of Ife, Queen Naomi Shilekunla, and 7 others arrested, detained, and arraigned in respect to the December 18, 2024 Funfair tragedy which caused a stampede, describing the arrangement as very ridiculous, while expressing sympathy to the family of those who lost loved ones and those injured and taking treatment. He also added that referring to them as criminals is completely misnomer and discouraging those of us that have been sending food to Nigeria from doing it this December and maybe in future. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe, and if you have been there, thank you for your support. The United States of America-based former presidential aspirant under Labour Party made this known through a broadcast from his official YouTube channel, saying he was shocked to read on Instagram that Naomi and 7 others were arrested, arraigned, and detained over the stampede that occurred in an event that was organized to give to the society, but for circumstances beyond the control of the organizers turned out to be a tragedy. The question we should first ask is if our country is how it is supposed to be in the first place. Will Naomi be distributing food or money to people? He asked. Secondly, if our country is in good shape, will that huge number of people rush to such an event just to collect what eventually they will end up getting few or little things due to the number of the people? Let us first establish the fact that the major reason for the stampede is because millions of Nigerians are suffering, and when they hear anywhere at any point in time that someone wants to give out money or food, no matter how small, they will bombard the venue. Even if you have 1 million naira to share to 100,000 people and you are expecting 1 million, you are going to see 10 million people. Do you know why? Because millions of Nigerians are hungry, because the situation of the country is so terrible. In fact, the only people that have money in abundance in Nigeria now are the politicians. Is it true? This event is definitely not our first time, and some of us have been doing it. I've been doing it too. I have the plan to give out food items this December, but I have to stop it because I don't want my good intention to turn to serious problem. I know that if I had called for 200 people to collect food in different locations across Nigeria, in each location, millions of people will come out and it may result in stampede. He said that the information available to him by the stampede was not directly caused by the negligence of the organizers. It was said that there were actual provision for security and crowd control, and that by the arrangement, the security team was to arrive the venue 1 hour before the time the event was scheduled to kick off. But as a result of the serious hunger in the land as early as 5 a.m., people have started arriving the venue of the event scheduled to kick off at 9 a.m. And as at the gate was not yet open, parents were pushing their children in over the fence just to ensure they don't hear any story that food finished before it reached their turn. Therefore, it wasn't a tragedy that was directly caused by the organizers of the event, as they obviously didn't expect such large number of people and didn't envisage that people would storm the venue that early. In a responsive administration, the government should have set up a committee to look into the direct and remote cause of the stampede. Then the committee will come up with the report before the authority can now make the decision either to invite the organizers and handle the issues appropriately and go further to advise people on how to effectively organize such giveaway to avoid any kind of tragedy. Also, we know that Nigerians, as we are never compliant. Even the president said it during his media chat that Nigerians are never compliant. You want to assist and everyone wants to be the first to be attended to. When you ask them to form a line, they will not form an effective line. Even if someone tried to do it, it will be in total disorder because they are afraid that it may not reach them. To arrest Queen Naomi Shilekunla, Oni ex-wife, Oriyomi, Fasasi Abdullahi, the principal of the high school, venue of the event, and 5 others, and arrest them on 4-count charge bordering on conspiracy, murder, and negligence act causing harm is not the right step to take. But the way the government is handling this issue, the masses will be the people to suffer it because this will totally discourage many of us that have been doing it before now from continuing to do it more. If something happens, let's look at it in people's way and not just in the criminal way. We have never witnessed this in Nigeria before, that where people are to collect food and other support, stampede occur leading to death. This should be a wake-up call to the government that Nigerians are seriously hungry and there's need for the government to be proactive in handling the issues of economic nosedive that has thrown the nation in jeopardy. I call on the federal government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to consider their action on this Ibadan stampede and don't continue to handle it in such a way to make Nigerians feel as if those helping others are being victimized. Once again, my condolences to the family of those that died, and I sympathize with them. Well, honestly speaking, the arrangement of Queen Naomi, and those who work for her till now is unheard of and shouldn't be, unless there is any hanging issue prior to this incident where we understand. But in any way, she has not done anything wrong, and I personally appeal the authority concerned to please release the Queen and people concerned. It was all unfortunate incident and they did not plan anything about it. Other cases have been reported everywhere. I should not be exceptional, in as much as we should plead with people planning events to go extra mile to avoid occurrences like that. Personally appeal for mercy. Let her go with caution, and anyone who wants to give foodstuff or money to the people should apply to the government, and he or she will be given security. Giving cannot stop in this country. Honestly, a lot of people will stop this for now because of this embarrassment. Well, most of the people that are involved sympathize with them. The experience we know is not palatable, but what can we do? Government should do the needful and make sure that things are done right in this country. Otherwise, it will be the same story, left and right. Thank you, and see you again.